The weekend game against Port Vale, I mean, let's go back to Mansfield. That was turned the biggest game for a long time for Notts' history. Suddenly, I think we're at the crossroads of another one, do you think, on Saturday?
I would say so, yeah, given where they are in the league as well. And listen, we need to kind of replicate the performance we gave against Mansfield and hopefully go out there and do that and get the 3 points.
How much would a win do to kickstart your season again? You had that little bounce which has gone away. How much do you think you could do for the confidence?
Yeah, I think it's massive. I don't think we've lost too much confidence. I think we know what we can do. I just think it's going out there and doing it. And listen, obviously where they are as well, there's no better game to kind of right the wrongs of the last week and hopefully get the 3 points.
Has it been an emotional roller coaster? 8 points off and then 2 points off after the good run. Now 5. How's it been for you guys to keep those emotions in check?
It's disappointing, but listen, that's part and parcel. Do you know what I mean? That's a job you have to. This is the thing about football. Do you know what I mean? You can't get too high, and you try not to get too low. So, listen, we obviously dusted ourselves down after the weekend, and we've had a good week leading up to this game now. Obviously, another session tomorrow, and hopefully we'll be ready for the weekend.
Are you the sort of person who takes note of those league tables and gets hung up on that, or are you just kind of focused on Saturday and 3 points?
Listen, you just have to focus on Saturday at 3 points. Obviously, do you know what I mean? It's hard to avoid the league table and where people are, but listen, you can't. You try your best not to get kind of roped into that. If we do what we know we can do, and we kind of get the amount of points that the gaffers set out for us at the start of January, middle of January, do you know what I mean? We'll be fine. So we just have to go about our business and start on Saturday.
Do you feel you're in a stronger position as a playing staff than you were perhaps at the end of December, start of January? There's been a number of changes. As that experience really, do you think you're in a stronger position together now?
Yeah, I think the big thing as well is I think we've got options to go to as well from when things may be ongoing against us in games. Obviously, you've got options to go to from the bench, and he's brought in obviously good experience as well in the team. So yeah, I think we stand ourselves in good stead. Hopefully, we, like I said, we start on Saturday and kick on from there.
What do you think will be key on Saturday?
Listen, I think we need to come flying out the traps. I don't think we can give Port Vale anything. I don't think they probably won't come here and press us and get after us. They'll probably make it hard for us and sit in. And I think it's for us to go and get after them, and then when we are in control, be patient and wait for openings.
I guess it's not just the league position. There's been off-field distractions with talk about Notts County and the future. As a player, is that an issue? Is that something that you can get hung up on?
No, just listen. We can't control that, so there's no point getting hung up on it. Do you know what I mean? We just have to go out on Saturday and do our best, and like I said, hopefully get 3 points.
Okay, thank you from me.
Okay, as the manager, with everything that's gone on this week, has the manager pulled the players together at all and asked them, or just tried to reassure them at all?
Listen, he just said get on with it. Do you know what I mean? It's not in his control. It's not in our control. It's way above our heads. All we can do is focus on Saturday and get on with it. And listen, hopefully, do you know what I mean? Fans come out in numbers and really support us on Saturday as well.
Yeah, I was going to say, is that the key thing? Is for the fans to come and try and
hopefully they can come in and be the extra man that we might need on Saturday. Because listen, it's a massive game. There's no two ways about it, and hopefully we can put in the performance we know we can. And listen, the off the stuff we've got no control of that. Do you know what I mean? We just have to go about our business and put in good performances.
Can I ask you about your Achilles? Because I spoke to Neil Hardy last week after the game. He said you have to do special warm-ups and said you're battling through the games at the moment. Is that the case? What's actually the problem?
Listen, I've been struggling with them for a while now. It's nothing too serious. It's just one of them injuries that you just have to keep on top of it. There's certain things you have to do. Do you know what I mean? Even yesterday on a day off, you have to. Do you know what I mean? Just be doing things just to get the tolerance levels into it. It's nothing that I can't manage. Do you know what I mean? I'm doing my best to get through it. And the special warm-ups, it's nothing special. It's just 5 minutes on my own. Do you know what I mean? It's just 5 minutes on my own before the rest of the lads. No, I'm not. Do you know what I mean? Nothing like that. So it's just looking after it properly. Do you know what I mean? And it's one of these things where it might flare up again, then you're back at square one. So that's all it is. It's just looking after it, and the more you do, the better. I actually feel, yeah.
What's caused it? Is it just wear and tear, or is it?
No idea.
Really?
No idea. It just started coming on, and it just started to get really sore to the point where it was, you know what I mean, really, really struggling. So went away, give it a bit of time to settle down, which it did, and now it's just about, do you know what I mean, keeping on top of it and make sure it doesn't flare up again.
Have you been to see a specialist at all or anything like that? Or?
Yeah, I've seen a specialist in that, but it was nothing. It's like I said, it's nothing that couldn't have been managed.
Really? Right, okay. And obviously the game on Saturday, how important is it that you do fly out the traps? Because you imagine Port Vale probably going to come in not wanting to lose the game.
Yeah, well, listen, I think the onus and the emphasis will be on us to get after them, and if we start like we know we can start and put them under pressure early doors, I think that's the only way we can go about the game. I don't think there's any use in kind of seeing what they're going to do. Do you know what I mean? They're waiting forward to see what we're going to do. I don't think they're going to come here and get after us. I think in the nicest regard, I don't think they've got the players that are going to want to do that. Do you know what I mean? I think it's all down to us on Saturday, and if we perform like we know we can, then I think we're more than capable of getting a positive result.
As one of the players who came here in the summer, how would you surmise the opening 6-7 months that you've been here?
Different to what I thought it might have been, but listen, this is football. Do you know what I mean? There's all to play for yet, and like I said, do you know what I mean? Hopefully the fans can get behind us on Saturday, and we go out there and give them something to cheer.
But eight league goals, am I right in thinking? I mean,
goals,
are you happy with that return, given all the problems?
No, not really. No. Obviously, I have problems. I've had injuries, but I always come away from games thinking I should have scored there, should have scored there, should have scored there. So there's been games where I've come away from it this year thinking, yeah, I should have scored, and I would like to have a few more to my name. Yeah.
Hey, Natalie from League Six Midlands today. Thanks for joining us.
Sure.
What is the mood like among the players at the moment? Because it's tough at the minute, and you are in a relegation battle. What's the atmosphere like in the dressing room?
To be honest, it's just the lads are just obviously wanting to get down to business. I think after Saturday you're a bit low after the game on Saturday, but then all you can do is dust yourself down and go again. Do you know what I mean? There's no point in, like I said, there's so many highs and lows in football. You can't let yourself get too high. You can't let yourself get too low. So all you can do is come in on a Monday morning, try and have a smile on your face, and go at it again. That's all you can do. You
had those 2 fantastic results to show what you're all about.
Yeah.
So do you feel like within the group that you can stay up this season?
Yeah, of course. I think for me personally, I think that's been the case all year. I think there's been a lot of times where we've showed what we really can do and how we really can play, and then for whatever reason we've not backed it up. But listen, you're getting to crunch time now, so we have to, and there's no better game to start on Saturday.
Has the manager told you to approach this one differently, or what have you been doing this week in preparation?
It's just another game. You just have to prepare for it the same way as you prepare for any game. So do your work in the week and make sure you're ready for Saturday. I don't think you can do anything else.
How important is it that everyone remains calm? Because if you look at it, there's still quite a lot of games to go.
Yeah, of course. We're not at serious crunch time yet. Do you know what I mean? Obviously, we need to get results, and obviously with where they are in the league and where we are, obviously it's massive that we get it on Saturday. But I think you always have to remain calm in any situation, and I think, like I said, I think we've got enough in the group to know that we are capable of getting out of it. I think it's just down to us to show that and go out on the pitch and do it.
There has been talk today about the club potentially going into administration because the owner's other company, Paragon, has done. I know as players it is hard to talk about this, but have you been paid? Has this affected the group?
Yeah, we've been paid, and like I said, it's as players we can't really do anything about it. Do you know what I mean? Even if we didn't get paid, what can you do? You just have to go about your business and go out there on Saturday. Do you know what I mean? We've still got all to play for in the league. Do you know what I mean? And if everything else that's going on is out of our control, out of the manager's control, out of the other staff's control, we can't do anything about that. All we can do is go out on the pitch and obviously prepare the right way today and training and tomorrow and go into Saturday.
Have you experienced a situation like that in football before?
I have, yeah. I have when I was at Rangers, and it wasn't nice. So obviously what happened there, and I don't obviously expect the same thing to happen here, but I have, and yeah, it wasn't nice at that time.
So does that affect? I suppose you said here at the moment the group isn't distracted at all. They're not worried and they're just getting on with their game.
Yeah,
So it's not an issue at all within the dressing room.
No, not at the minute, because we can't really do anything about it. All we can do is, like I said, go out there and perform on Saturday.
Do you have a message to the fans finally from me, just to reassure them, because whatever is going on off the field, they want to know that you guys are going to do your best on the pitch?
Exactly, that's just reiterating my point now. Do you know what I mean? All we can do is our best on the pitch, and like I said, all we can do is go out there on Saturday, and hopefully they come in the numbers and support us, and for a day try and put everything that's going on off the pitch behind us, and send them home happy with a smile on their face with 3 points.
Brilliant, thank you.
Yeah.
Thanks a lot.
Okay, sorry if we go over a couple of bits that we've already mentioned, but we've spoken about yourself playing through the pain barrier at the moment. Is it something that's a bit of a frustration, or something that you just deal with and get on with it?
I wouldn't say I'm playing through the pain barrier at the minute. I think I'm just having to do stuff to make sure I'm not having to play through the pain barrier. It was a frustration when I was having to, but I'm kind of coming out the other end of it now, and I'm feeling better. So it was a frustration, yeah, but it's, like I said, it's keeping on top of it and making sure I don't get back to that point.
Of course, since the January window, there's been a raft of new players coming into the club. How's it been like working with some of the new boys?
Listen, it's been great. I think it's always good when new players come in. Do you know what I mean? It freshens everything up, and when there's a lot more competition for places, I think it's always good as well. So and I think they've been great as well since they've come in, the new lads as well. They're putting some good performances, and we'll definitely need them from now to the end of the season.
And looking at a couple of players in particular, of course, Gomez and Mikhail Smith came into the club. What's it been like working with them?
Yeah, they're both good players, but really good players. They've both got the things that they're very good at, and like I said, it's fresh faces in the room, and competition places is always healthy.
Of course, the game against Port Vale at the weekend, their managers billed it as one of the most important games in their history. For Notts, just how important is the result?
Massive. Obviously, like I said, where they are in the league and where we are in the league, it really is we need to go out there and put a performance in and win the game.
Are you expecting a cagey kind of game, or quite free flowing? What are you expecting from it?
Like I said, I don't think they're gonna come here and really chase about and get after us in the nicest regard. I don't think they've got the players that are going to want to do that. I think they'll come here and they'll be compact, and they'll try and frustrate us and get something from the game in that way. Do you know what I mean? We know what they're going to be good at. We know obviously the players that they've got, and it's up to us to kind of try and get after them and nullify their threats.